Hey YouTubers, Seth here, and today I'm bringing you the fifth episode of Andlus Scythe, the ultimate character building guide, and well, this is the penultimate episode, and this is going to feature a few upgrades, and I have already gotten the character to level 150, sorry, 135, my bad. Now first up is Destruction Burst, which is our most useful spell because of its effect. And one of the things I managed to do was during the Z token sale, I managed to pick up a house for about 750 tokens, which normally would have cost us over 1,200, I think, or was it 1,000? Yeah, 1,000. It's the the Forest Hut. I know it's nothing great, but I suppose it's the best we could get considering the amount of tokens we had. And if most of you hadn't voted for buying a batch of golden gift boxes last time about, we could have got ourselves a nice little estate as well. Regardless, I've built the house and there were quite a few upgrades I could have gotten if I had the tokens, but sadly that wasn't the case. Anyway, now the farming spot for level 130 characters, especially if your mage is hybrids, there's only one, and that's the best around. It is Amboss. If you have a good setup, it takes you about 30 seconds tops to kill it. Now, do keep in mind that I recorded this video about level as soon as I hit level 130 just to showcase it, so I don't have the optimal setup for it, but in case you want to, it's Horde's Ire along with Shield of Sands, and of course Destruction Burst to pump up your damage. Now, speaking of the monster itself, it's fairly simple and it can be repeated as much as you want, although do keep in mind it shifts between earth and wind, so you have to be, in case you don't want to get hordes, you have to compensate for one of those elements in some manner. Now, the main reason I wanted to make this quest was because I wanted to pick up the legendary Shadow Crystal Mist on this character. Now, for those of you who don't know what it is a mist that changes every 4 days. I mean, it repeats itself after every 4 days. It changes between the Hydra, Minotaur, Naga, and the Rock, each giving their own boosts, and Minotaur Day, in fact, is the strongest damage boosting mist in the game. Now, for adventurers who want to pick this up, you will need to pick up Shadow of Doubt from the final countdown wall. Meanwhile, Guardians can just pick up the Paradox plate from the mystery quest on the travel map. Now, once you've gotten that along with the Paladin shield closest to your level, you can proceed on to the challenge gauntlet. Now, like the misc itself, this gauntlet reappears every 8 days, I think. It goes through 4 individual days, then the challenge gauntlet, and then you have the second monsters that is like Chimera, the Sphinx, Gog, and and the Cyclops, of course. Yes. So right now I'm going to pick up the legendary Shadow Crystal one. The final episode of this series, which will be hopefully next week, I will be showcasing the other one because I need to pick up a few of the misc items from that. Now, coming to the monsters, they're fairly difficult unless you have a really good setup. In which case, I'm talking about Dunamis or Polaris or something like that. It's fairly difficult otherwise, and considering I haven't really worked that great on this character because it's still in the process of getting a proper inventory, I am forced to, use potions, which is something I absolutely abhor. But the monster, if you use potions, it's fairly simple. It's not that difficult, and the only thing you need to keep a watch out is, in case of the Hydra, you need to watch out for the bleed, and of course for the Naga, it's the multi-elemental spells. I usually advise people to take a heal after the Naga because the Minotaur is quite difficult. It misses often, but the reason I say so is because it can daze you, which is 50% chance, and it hits like an absolute truck even if you're at the minimum resistances. Now, coming to the final monster, it's the Rock, and this one just dodges an awful lot. It doesn't hit really hard, but just be sure that you have patience, that you don't throw your screen away. Either way, that's about it for this gauntlet. Just pick up the mist that you want. You can even do the regular one in case you want to pick up something like the rejuvenating necklace or something of that sort. Now, coming to the next part, we have the Celtic quest where we need to pick up the shield, armor, and the pet for ourselves. Now, the pet, as you know, has a low chance of controlling. The shield gives plus 50 intellect, while the armor is an absolute tank. So I've given the directions in this quest itself, so you don't have to search around. Credits to the forum people who managed to figure these out anyway. It's a fairly simple quest, but just make sure you have a water resistance misc against the bosses when you go to pick up the water armor and the pet. That means the final bosses of the set. Now, a bit of a recap in all of this. So you can see on screen what we've done so far, and of course what's left to upgrade. Now, the next episode will be the last before the character giveaway announcement. I want to wrap it up before Christmas, and in between I have a few other ideas of videos to make. Be sure to leave a like in case you've enjoyed this series and would like to see more in the future, with probably different builds, hopefully. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Be sure to leave a like, and I will catch you all next time. Cheers.